What if the secret to less stress and more happiness was just 2 words? Let them. In today's video, we breaking down Mel Robbins' Let Them theory, a mindset that can transform how you deal with people, relationships, and life itself. Stick around because we'll be exploring real-life examples so you can see just how powerful these 2 little words can be. So let's dive into it. The first part, what is the Let Them theory? Imagine this. You've been planning a trip with some friends for months. You've saved up, researched destinations, and made plans together. But a week before the trip, one of your friends cancels last minute due to an unexpected family emergency. You're disappointed, frustrated, and maybe even a bit angry. Instead of letting the disappointment consume you, Mel Robbins suggests that you embrace the situation and say, let them cancel. By saying let them cancel, you re-acknowledging the reality of the situation and accepting that you can't control other people's actions or decisions. This simple mindset shift can help you move forward and make the most of your vacation. Maybe you'll use the extra time to explore a new restaurant or find a cozy spot to read that book you've been meaning to start. Maybe you'll even invite another friend to join you and turn the solo trip into a girls' weekend away. The key takeaway here is that you can't control what other people do, but you can control how you react and what you do next. So instead of getting stuck in a loop of anger and frustration, say let them and redirect your energy towards making the best of the situation. Part 2. Why do we try to control others? Now that you know one of the core principles of the Let Them theory, let's take a moment to explore why we have such a strong urge to control other people, situations, and outcomes. According to Mel Robbins, this often stems from our fear of rejection, insecurity, and the need for approval. Let's take the example of your partner not replying to your text messages right away. Maybe you send a quick message during your lunch break and don't get a response until 3 hours later. Instead of letting it go, you might start to panic, assuming the worst and wondering if something has happened to them. You might find yourself blowing up their phone with text messages and even calling their friends and family to find out their whereabouts. This behavior is driven by your need for control and reassurance rather than actually resolving the issue. By letting go of the need to control and allowing space for your partner to respond on their own time, you can maintain a sense of peace and trust in your relationship. Remember, sometimes the urge to control others is rooted in our own insecurities. Take a step back, breathe, and remind yourself that not every situation requires immediate attention or intervention. Trust that things will work themselves out in the end. Part 3. Let them in relationships. Speaking of relationships, let's take a closer look at how the Let Them theory can be applied to romantic relationships. Picture this. You've been seeing someone for a few months now, and things are going well. However, you can't help but notice that your partner keeps bringing up reasons why they're not ready for a committed relationship. Maybe they talk about needing more time to focus on their career or mention that they are still healing from their previous relationship. Despite these red flags, you can't help but hope that they'll eventually come around and be ready for a committed relationship with you. Instead of constantly pressuring them or trying to change their mind, Mel Robbins encourages you to apply the Let Them theory and allow them the freedom to make their own decisions. By doing so, you'll be able to determine whether they're truly the right person for you and respect their boundaries and feelings. So instead of chasing after someone who isn't ready for you, embrace the uncertainty and let them show you who they are. Remember, when people show you who they are, believe them. Part 4. Let them in family and work. The Let Them theory isn't just applicable to romantic relationships. You can also use it to navigate tricky situations with family members and colleagues. Let's take the case of your brother deciding to drop out of college to pursue a music career. You might feel worried and concerned about their future, leading you to argue and try to convince them to stay in school. However, by applying the Let Them theory, you can choose to accept their decision and support them on their journey. Similarly, in the workplace, there might be colleagues who try to undermine you or take credit for your work. Instead of getting caught up in the drama, and trying to prove yourself. Use the let them theory to detach from the situation and focus on delivering exceptional results. By adopting this mindset, you'll be able to maintain peace and focus on what truly matters, ultimately creating a more positive and fulfilling life for yourself. Part 5. The freedom of letting go. Now that you've seen how the let them theory can be applied to various aspects of your life, let's delve deeper into the transformative power of saying let them. By embracing this mindset, you'll be able to reclaim your inner peace and project an air of confidence and self-assurance. For instance, imagine being on the brink of launching a new business. You've put in months of hard work and preparation and are excited to share your plans with your friends and family. However, they start gossiping about your idea, questioning your motives, and expressing doubts about your success. Instead of getting defensive or trying to change their minds, Mel Robbins encourages you to use the let them theory and let them talk. Their words do unhold any power over you, and their opinions, whoa, and stop you from pursuing your dreams. By staying calm and confident in your vision, you'll be able to navigate the negativity and pave the way for success. Remember, when you stop fighting battles that don't concern you, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and open up the possibility for new opportunities. Part 6. Practical ways to apply it. Now that you understand the benefits of the let them theory, let's discuss practical ways to apply it to everyday situations. According to Mel Robbins, the key is to train your mind to pause before reacting. By taking a moment to consider whether you can control a situation, you can decide whether it's worth investing your energy and emotions into. For example, picture yourself at a wedding reception. You re-enjoying the festivities and catching up with old friends when suddenly someone ignores your outstretched hand for a handshake. Instead of letting their rudeness ruin your night, use the let them theory to redirect your focus. Acknowledge that you can't control their behavior, but you can control how you choose to react. You decide to let them be rude and shift your attention back to the joyful atmosphere of the wedding, engaging in lively conversations with the friends around you. By doing so, you'll be able to maintain your peace of mind and enjoy the celebration without unnecessary stress or drama. So remember, the next time you encounter a situation where you feel the urge to control someone else's behavior or choices, pause, ask yourself, can I control this? And if the answer is no, simply say, let them, and move on. Part 7. The deeper lesson. As we wrap up our discussion on the let them theory, it's essential to acknowledge that while it may seem like giving up, it's actually about choosing peace and mutual respect. By applying this theory to various aspects of your life, including romantic relationships, family dynamics, and workplace interactions, you'll be able to create healthier and more fulfilling connections with those around you. One final example to illustrate the power of the let them theory is the scenario with your child refusing to play the sport you were hoping they would pursue. Instead of forcing them to participate, Mel Robbins encourages you to let them choose their own path and support them in their endeavors, whether they're interested in music, art, or academics. By doing so, you'll be able to build a stronger bond with your child and allow them to discover their passions without feeling pressured to conform to your expectations. Ultimately, the let them theory is about setting healthy boundaries, showing respect, and embracing the unknown. And there you have it, folks. We've covered the essence of Mel Robbins' let them theory and how it can positively impact your life. Remember, when you stop trying to control everything around you, you stop suffering unnecessarily. Allow people to be who they are and let them make their own decisions. You'll find that you'll experience less stress, more peace, and stronger relationships. So go ahead, take a moment to reflect on the situations in your life where you can apply the let them theory starting today. Drop a comment below to share which aspect of the theory resonated with you the most. And do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more insightful mental health tips and tricks. Thanks for joining me on this journey towards a better, more peaceful you. Until next time, take care.